So, well, this is different. Hello, everybody. This is Evelyn, Laurie from my lockdown studio in sunny Paisley. And I first of all kind of thank Grace and all the team at Langtoun Jazz Festival for asking me to do this. And I have to say, as a jazz singer, though, I have in many times in the past performed in a small room to a very small audience. So hopefully we're going to reach a few more people today, and I hope you'll also be listening to all the other sets over this weekend. There's a really great lineup. When Grace had first asked me to be involved in the jazz festival, the real jazz festival, I was going to do a set of songs called My Scottish Heart, which are all Scottish traditional songs in jazz settings. But I thought for this purpose I might mix things up a little bit. So I do have a few of the Scottish ones, and then I have a few others that I'll tell you about as we go along. But I'll start off with this one, which is called I Know Where I'm Going, and actually is from the 19th century, and written by that famous person, Traditional. But you might remember there was a film I think in the 50s or the 40s called I Know Where I'm Going. Anyway, here I go. I Know Where I'm Going. I know where I'm going, and I know who's going with me. I know who I love, but the dear knows who I'll marry. I have dresses of silk and shoes of bright green leather, combs to buckle my hair, and a ring for every finger. Feather beds are soft, and painted rooms are bonny. I would give them all for my handsome, winsome Johnny. Some say that he's bad, but I say that he's bonny. The fairest of them all is my handsome lover Johnny. I know where I'm going, and I know who's going with me. I know who I love, but the dear knows who I'll marry. So, I'd like to say that my accompanist for all the songs that I'll be doing today is Dan Brown, a very talented piano player based in Glasgow. And I have my trusty engineer and assistant Syne. If anybody listens to, I'm sorry, I haven't a clue. No, Syne doesn't ever say anything. So the next number I want to do is also one of my traditional Scottish ones, and it was written by an Englishman actually in the 18th century, and he had come to Scotland and fallen in love with the place. Why wouldn't you? And you might recognise his more famous song, the Sky Boat Song. But he also wrote this one, and he must have loved boats, because this one is called the Loch Tay Boat Song. So let's see if there's anything else I want to say about that. Oh yes, his name was Sir Harold Bolton. So there we go. This is the Loch Tay Boat Song. When he's done his work of day and he rows his boat away down the waters of Loch Tay, while the evening light is fading, and he looks upon Bangors where the afterglow glows, and he thinks unto bright eyes and the merry mouth below. She's as beauteous nay unruly, his joy and sorrow too. And although she is untrue, well, he cannot live without her, for his heart's a boat in tow, and he'd give the world to know why she means to let him go, while he sings ho-ree-ho. Her eyes are like the gleam of the sunlight on the stream, and the songs of fairies sing seems like songs she sings at milking. But his heart is full of woe, for last night she bade him go, and the tears begin to flow as he sings ho-ree-ho-ro. Ho-ree-ho-ro. So I think ho-ree-ho-ro is what you sing when you're very sad. So poor chap, he's been chucked. So moving along. I have to say it's all been a bit of a challenge, especially for the more mature or old among us, to get to grips with all this new technology, but it's quite fun when you get started. So the other set, the other songs that I want to do today are actually from a set that I put together, a show that I'm actually putting together about Billie Holiday and Frank Sinatra, who a lot of folk don't know that they actually were friends and inspired each other in their music careers. So this first one, I'm sure will be quite familiar to everybody, but it was actually written by Cole Porter, and I didn't realise this. Cole Porter wrote I've Got You Under My Skin in 1936. Sinatra first sang it in 1946 on his weekly radio show that he used to do with the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. And Nelson Riddle actually said that his arrangement for this song was inspired by Ravel's Bolero, so that's quite interesting. And Sinatra usually included it in his set, recorded it on Songs for Swinging Lovers, one of my favourite albums, I think one of the best-selling albums in the world, really, that was recorded in 1956. Although when I was typing this out, there was made a bit of a typo, which was possibly quite accurate because I put Songs for Swinging Livers, but given the way the Rat Pack used to drink, it's probably quite accurate. Anyway, I've got you under my skin. So, that was Under My Skin. The joys of technology. So, just nipping back in here, having found my piece of paper. So, yeah, Billie Holiday wrote this with Arthur Herzog in 1941. And the story goes that she was always running out of money and for various reasons. And she went to her mother to beg for some money, and her mother turned her down, thinking she would just spend it on bad things. So this was the song that came out of that. God bless the child. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Yes, the strong get more, while that's actually quite a relevant song, the state of the world at the moment too. So I dedicate that one to Black Lives Matter. The next one that I'd like to do, Sven, can you remind me what the next one is? Oh, right. So I always like to throw a little surprise into my sets. So this is the Maverick, the Maverick slot in Jules Holland. So I always like to have my own little Maverick slot. And this is a song that I heard on a TV programme called Babylon Berlin, which, if you haven't seen it, is very good. It's set in the Weimar era of Berlin in Germany. And it just struck me as a very beautiful song. And again, given the state of the world at the moment, when we're all kind of reassessing what's important, I think this one actually kind of distills what might be important for most of us, or for many of us. And part of it is in German, so I will apologise in advance to any German speakers out there. I'm doing my best on the pronunciation, but some of it's in English too. So it's called Du bist alles. Ich war allein in meinen Träumen. In meinen Kopf hab ich geküsst. 1000-mal. Heute sah ich dich vor meine Türe stehen. Frag mich, tust etwa du nach mir? Ich kann's in deinen Augen sehen, nur ich kann diesen Blick verstehen. Du bist alles, was ich will, du bist alles, was ich will. Komm und trag mich durch die Welt. Komm und nimm mein ganzes Leben. Du bist alles, was ich will. Du bist alles. I can't imagine life without you. Just trying makes me feel so sad. I'd miss you so. My heart is full and overflowing. You don't know what you mean to me. I've never let my feelings show, but now I want to let you know. You are everything I need, you are everything. And if the stars align tonight, you'll still be here with me tomorrow. You are everything I need. You are everything. Come and take me to your world. I want to share my whole life with you. You are everything I need. Du bist alles. And I must thank Dan Brown for creating that nice accordion piece for me. He doesn't just play piano, plays many instruments. And I can take credit for the English words there. I wrote the English words there. So, well, that was my Maverick spot. And moving back to Frank Old Blue Eyes and another song that he recorded many times and is one of my favourites, and perhaps will remind us of what it was like when we were able to go to pubs. This one is One for My Baby and One More for the Road. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I know the routine. Put another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad. Won't you make the music easy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but I know you've gotta be true to your code. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. Joe, you'd never know it, but I'm a kind of poet, and I've got a lot of things to say. And if I'm kind of gloomy, please just listen to me till it's all tucked away. Well, that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. So thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bend in your ear. But this torch that I found, it has to be drowned or it soon might explode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. That long, long road. Yeah. So yes, would drive you to drink, wouldn't it? So I've now reached my last number in this set, and another Scottish song. In fact, probably the most famous Scottish song, and not normally performed at this time of year, but excuse me while I fiddle about here. I think we could all do with a wee bit of kindness at this time to see us through. So I'll give you this one. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet. For old lang syne, we twa hae run up at the braes and put the gowans fine, but we've wandered mony a weary foot since old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet. For old lang syne, and here's a hand, my trusty fear, and gie's a hand o' thine, we'll hae a right good willie walked. For old lang syne, for old lang syne, my Jo, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet. For old lang syne. Well, I hope you all get a cup of kindness, and maybe we'll all have a willy wacht one of these days when we're all out of lockdown and things move on. So thanks again to Langtoun Jazz Festival for asking me to do this set, and I hope you like it. Follow me on Facebook and tell me what you think, and I hope to sing for you in real life soon. Thank you. Bye bye.